Me did young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pacuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
There are so many things we love to see in our industry, and the fact is that when we see our guys, and I'm talking about our celebrities in the area of movies, in the area of music, when we see them exploring the world, personally, it gives me so much joy because some people know my position when it comes to Ghana and the rest. I'll only go for Ghana first, and that has been the story. It is Ghana first and nothing else. So once again, I am going to do a review of what Stonebwoy has gone to do on the Breakfast Club. He talked about some couple of things, and I am also going to have my own review of it. Unfortunately, my managers are telling me because of copyright issues here and there, we will not be able to give you some of the videos. So not to bore you with so much words, I'm going to keep it simple. But if you also want to enjoy the video, you can check on the channel of our Breakfast Club and enjoy what Stonebwoy said. It feels so good. Let me also say shout outs to his manager Abiola, who sent me the link right after the conversation. I think when Stonebwoy finished, that was when on Showbiz Daily we were waiting for the full video so we could do our reviews, but unfortunately video was not ready then. But later I checked, and Chief Abiola had sent me the link. So finally I've seen the talking point from that interview, and it feels good that we also spend our own time here to do the review. So once again, welcome to the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV, and I want you to also do this for me. Follow me on my socials. Instagram is Sammy Flex verified, Twitter Sammy Flex, as well as on Facebook Samuel Atuiba, my real name, which is also a verified account. Follow me and let's vibe there as well, because there is life after YouTube as well, so we can also have a vibe there. Let me also say thanks to Digital Rasta, Code Currency on camera, and Richie Flex, who is the editor and director of the show. Once again, big ups to Stonebwoy. Earlier, we mentioned that these are some strategic moves that our artists should be doing. And I remember that when the diasporans came to Ghana during the Christmas holidays, one thing I also mentioned was that we should not just come, take photos with them, eat with them, drink with them, and possibly maybe do some ladies with them, and when they are gone, that is it. We will wait for another year before we come and take another photo with them again. That was some of the things I said. And it looks like some of these things we said are really going down with the people. They are listening, and it is so obvious that out of their arrival here in Ghana, their activities, hearing about Ghana this, Ghana that, brought some of these connects. That is what we are seeing out there. So Stonebwoy's appearance beautiful. After he did the Rebel Salute concert, he did not even come back to Ghana. Decided to pass through New York City. I know he has a show there as well. I think on 3rd March, he's playing at the Palladium Square. Palladium Square. Let me put it like that. And he is going to do another wonderful show there. So what else? He can only pass through the Breakfast Club to do some promotion, to do some mentions, and here we are. Now, these are some of the talking points. First of all, he responded to the Meek Mill saga. where Meek Mill came to Ghana, shot some videos from our presidency, that is the Jubilee House, or better still the Flagstaff House, and in Stonebwoy's words, internet went crazy because everybody was talking about it. Some people were not so cool with it, knowing that is our serious security zone and that nobody goes there to play the foolish game there. They did not like that aspect of Meek Mill's visit to Ghana. They talked about it, and I loved the way Stonebwoy answered. The fact that Meek Mill came to Ghana whilst he was riding on bikes on the streets, and he was asked how it felt like, and he was so honest with it, like, yeah, that is Ghana. What he came to do was not different from what our people have been doing. Here in Ghana, the boys have been doing it here and there. I can mention some one or two names. KB Bike Star. There is a guy called Survivor. I don't know if Survivor is still alive though. He is also one serious biker. And there are a couple of boys around. They really do the bike thing. So if Meek Mill, who is more or less like a street boy, comes to Ghana and he joins forces with these guys and they have to do it, obviously, this is what we will experience. So, yes, Stonebwoy felt, yes, if you do something and the internet is not cool, we will talk about it. But in the end of it all, he ended by saying that, yes, Ghana is still a cool place. Despite what Meek Mill suffered online, I'm talking about the social media trolls and some one or two here and there, he is still telling you that Ghana is still that cool place that you can come to any day. So if you are watching me and you've not tried the Ghana thing yet, you have to try it because like we say, Ghana is the hub of all hospitable countries in the world. So try us. I know you've tried other countries, but try Ghana and you'll be fine. Then there was one point that I found interesting when Stonebwoy was asked about his song Therapy, because I think in one of the lines he talks about he loves it when a woman lies to him or something like that. And he was asked, why would you be happy or why would you love that a woman will lie to you? And I think the response more or less generated a conversation because when Stonebwoy finished talking, obviously, it was so clear he did not convince the people who were listening to him. I'm talking about the host and his people. He could not convince them with his saying that, okay, so according to Stonebwoy, this is what Stonebwoy answered. He said that, yes, sometimes people love to listen to lies. And I think it is true. There are some truths people don't want to hear. And like people keep saying, in Ghana, even if you want to tell someone the truth, because of how they will feel, sometimes you try to find a balance. You try to find a way to tell them another way that they will feel a little comfortable with it. And that was Stonebwoy's explanation, that when he says if he's happy when you lie to him, he didn't mean that just the lies is what he's looking for. But at that particular time, if that is what will make you cool, let's go ahead. If telling me the lie will make me cool, let's go ahead. If maybe, I know of a song, I think it's a reggae song. I don't know if it is a Bob Marley or Culture or Senzo. I think there is another one of the three where he talked about if I'm dreaming. I think it's Senzo. Yeah, it is Senzo. If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up. It is a lie. Don't tell me the truth, because what the truth would do, it's gonna hurt my life. So yes, he's dreaming. And he says he enjoyed the fact that he is dreaming. Don't wake him up and let him know that, yeah, what you were enjoying, it was just dreams. So I'm sure that was what Stonebwoy was also saying, in fact, that yes, he might not like the lies, but if the lies will keep whatever we are doing going, if the lies will keep what we are doing flowing, then why not? Tell me and I'll sure listen to it. And once again, like I said, it generated some conversations. I know they were asking themselves whether they would love to be lied to, and almost all of them said no, they wouldn't love to be lied to. But of course, as creatives, they know what influences them to write. They know why they write some things, and we can only enjoy the rhythmic nature of the song more than what it is being discussed at the moment. Now, he also talked about doing some recording whilst he is in America. And he was asked about collaboration, but as it stands now, he was not so emphatic. With a little I've watched, he was not so emphatic that he's going to feature artist A or artist B, but he was sure of working with some producers there because he loves their sound, and it's been beautiful knowing that, yeah, he has loads of producers that he's worked with in his life, but he's always changing hands. And remember that now he has a deal with Def Jam, Universal Music. So yes, sometimes they would also recommend, okay, because we want to do this and that for you, because we want to put your song here and there, you cannot just be recording from only your favorite places. We can also be dealing with people who have what it takes to take us there. I'll not be surprised Stonebwoy getting some mentions in the Grammys very soon, because he is working, making sure that all the opportunities that will come his way, he will grab them. And that is so beautiful. So if he wants to try other hands, in this case, producers in America, it feels good. And he talked about he mentioned some of them, that he's trying to do some couple of stuff with them, and it looks good. And now to the big one. The big one that I know so many people have been disagreeing with me on over the years. The big one that I know so many people have been arguing with me on over the years. It was about Afrobeats. And I loved that question. I really loved that question from the host when he asked Stonebwoy that, Stonebwoy, why do you think that Nigeria seems to be ahead of Ghana when it comes to Afrobeat? In fact, when the question dropped, I knew that, yeah, this is the discussion that the whole world will be interested in. Because yes, the Afrobeat discussion, as much as in the minds of some people, it is settled to have come from Nigeria, in the minds of some people, they still hold their dispute. They still hold their doubt, and that is fine. You cannot force anyone to listen to what you believe in, or to just pay attention to what you believe in. They can also decide and say, okay, I believe in this, I believe in that. And Stonebwoy's first response, or the first thing he mentioned, was about numbers. Stonebwoy also mentioned it. Though he mentioned other factors, which I'll be talking about exactly on this spot. Stonebwoy measured beyond everything, the numbers game is favorable to Nigeria. And Stonebwoy mentioned it. On this platform, I've mentioned it several times. I know when I mention it, they'll take me to, then go to India, then go to Korea, go to China. If it is numbers, why are they not ruling with their songs? But no matter what you do, we have numbers for a purpose. And sometimes the numbers will also be for another purpose. So for instance, if we are talking about numbers, and India wants to say, we want to put our numbers on music, you can't beat them. And that's the fact. But for you know, their numbers is not for musical purpose. Recently, Kiddy went to do Touch It remix with an artist from India. I'm not sure he is a big artist. But the little that they did, we saw the numbers. We saw the numbers like flowing, overflowing numbers. We saw it. It's so beautiful. So yes, Stonebwoy's first attack on the question was that the numbers game is favoring our Nigerian brothers. And whether you like it or not, it is what it is. That is not to downplay what they are doing, which I said Stonebwoy mentioned, and I'll be mentioning as well. The numbers game, always favoring them. Go to any country and you feel a good number of Nigerians who would be in a position to promote their stuff. Recently, I watched an interview. I think a DJ from one of the European countries, once again, was talking about how colleagues from Nigeria will come. The video has even mentioned this before, I think with Trev Noah or something like that, where he also mentioned that, yes, Nigerians will go to clubs, pay DJs, and make sure Afrobeat songs are being played. And here, we are talking about Afrobeat songs from Nigeria. So Stonebwoy mentioned it. Then he also talked about determination and the willpower to achieve. Maybe that is where our people should start putting their energies at. Maybe that is where our people should also channel their strength in. They should also be determined. Reason some of us are so proud of Stonebwoy's move. Reason some of us are so proud when Sarkodie said that he's about to mention or to put out dates for his world tour for Jam's album. Reason why some of us are so happy that when Bisakade wanted to do his first album listening for his album Original, he did not even do it in Ghana. He went all the way to UK to do that. Yes, we have to also go out there and fight for ourselves. Nobody will do that for us. I'm sure even if someone goes there first, the next person he will bring in will be his brother or sister. The person will not ignore his lineage and come for you. No, nobody will do it. They will surely go for their own kind And that is what the discussion will be all the time. So yes, this is where our people should also be very strategic. They should be bold to face the world. I keep saying that for some top artists, the competition, they are done with it in Ghana. Like they are done. They can't show Ghana anything again because Ghana has seen everything there is in music from them. They have done everything in terms of the numbers, in terms of the craft, in terms of the brands. They've done everything. The rest is up to them to go out there to also change the world and compete with the world. Of course, some portions of our industry would not like it when we say they should go. But they can only go for us to also follow. Yes, should anybody get an opportunity, they will bring it home. So if they are able to do that, the opportunity will come home and everybody would also follow suit. They have big fan base, large fan base here in Ghana. So imagine if they want to make any move and the noise from their fan base, online, here and there, we are sure going to make an impact. And that particular point is so important because, yes, the man knows that, yeah, he came to Ghana, he's listening to Afrobeats, he came to Ghana, Afrobeats is being played. But unfortunately, most of the songs that they can relate to are Nigerian songs. What is the problem? And Stonebwoy handled it right. Talking about numbers, talking about the fact that, yeah, if we are also going to be determined, if you're also going to push, if you're also going to be hard at it, we will do it. And he mentioned some of the top guys there who are his friends, including Davido, who he said is his friend. But he did not leave hope out of it. He still thinks that there is time for everything. He still thinks that the chase is on. It is not over until it is over. So they will continue to do what they have got to do. But I can also end by finally saying this is also the time for our top artists to see how Best Synergy can also help in this. Maybe going individually will not give them the results they are looking for. Maybe coming together will do some magic for them. No one is forcing them to do it, as a matter of fact. Nobody is putting any pressure on them to do it, come what may. But for all you know, a little energy here, a little energy there, they can come together and achieve. And we are so proud. We can only say kudos to Stonebwoy for this move. That platform is big. At least Ghana was discussed. If the interview lasted for 30 minutes, 1 hour, it was about Ghana. Ghana was discussed. And at the end of the day, whoever paid attention to it, whoever listened, will have something from Ghana in the mind. And it can only be from one of our ambassadors, Stonebwoy, Livingston, Eche, Satekla. And again, this is where sometimes I wish our leaders in Ghana can also come in to support our folks. We have been in this country where the tourism ministry went to pay a good amount of money to CNN to advertise Ghana for people to come back to Ghana, aka the year of return. Now we have ambassadors in the name of our top artists, musicians, actors. We have enough of them in the system. What are we also doing to enable them? Like we keep saying, what are we doing to empower them so they can also go there? Whatever they say, whatever they do, they bring back some glory to Ghana as well. We have not done that. Our leaders, our tourism ministry, and all those people occupying these huge seats, they have not done enough. And we need to do it. Until we collaborate, until we put our energies together, trust me, the competition will be hard. I love Nigerians. As a matter of fact, most of them are my friends. And to even end it with, I've seen a video released by Ashake, and so far, the kind of magic the video is doing, less than 1 day or less than 24 hours, and the song has done over 2.1 million views or over 2 million views. If you don't like this, what again do you like? You've not seen the video, right? Yes, go check it out. This is quality. And we are talking about people who have influence. So if the numbers are not doing it, then what are we saying? Within 24 hours, the video has done more than 2 million. And this is just on YouTube. This is just on YouTube. So let's try to tabulate all the numbers from the rest of the DSPs. And what are we talking about? How can you compete with such a man? How can you compete with? You are coming to war. I have a gun, you have knife. My gun is loaded with bullets. and you are saying you will kill me when I'm not, you are not lying on top of me. You are coming from a distance, I'm coming from a distance. Who will allow you to kill him? My gun loaded with bullets. You have just your knife? Never. Even if you throw it, it will choke me, but I also fire you. So yes, the numbers game is very important, and I want to believe the more we push, we will also get there. To God be the glory. Great things He's still doing in the lives of our musicians here in Ghana. And Stonebwoy, big ups for taking the lead onto the Breakfast Club platform. I know some more will be happening, but if it is possible to, we can also share more with our people, so it will not be just one person. Maybe I think it is one person, our people are also not doing well. We love to keep all our opportunities to our chest, because yes, we understand sometimes people can be wicked. Sometimes you open opportunities to people, and if you are not careful, they will pass your back and stab you. It happens. But because we want to do it together, because we cannot go alone, we can only share some of these small opportunities, show the way, and others will also benefit from it, and it becomes a big win for Ghana. My name is Sammy Flex. Thanks to Digital Rasta, call him Currency Richie Flex, and of course to you for watching. Subscribe to us, and let's do more showbiz. Here we talk real show business and more. See you in our next video. We out.